Good afternoon, friends. Today, we are going to see the chapter Time and Work. Now, time and work plays a very important role. Time and work plays a very important role. Let's see. In time and work, questions are something like this. A can complete a task in, let's say, 10 days. B can complete the same task in 15 days. Then if they work together, in how many days will they complete the job? Okay, similar type of questions you will be. Now understand. A can complete a task in 10 days. B can complete the same task in 15 days. If they work together, in how many days will they complete the job? Normally, the conditions is if they work together, if they work alternately, if they are taking alternate days, they are accompanied by another person C. So these type of questions we have. All the questions in time and work can be approached in 3 methods. The first method is, let's see our classical method. The second method is your percentage approach. And the third method is your LCM approach. Okay. Now, we will deal all 3 one by one. We will deal all 3 one by one. Let's see. So what happens in a classical method? We approach this question like this. Now see, before approaching the questions, let's consider one thing very important, and that is the efficiency of people working always remains the same. The efficiency of people working always remains the same. Now see, it is, I am going through classical method. A can complete in 10 days. So A's efficiency will be what? 1 by 10. Now how we are going to this? Now see, on day 1 he will complete 1/10 of the task. On day 2 he will complete 1/10. On day 3 1/10. On day 4 1/10. And on day 5th 1/10. And it will go on and on for how many days? 10 days. So when I take LCM, it will always be 1 plus 1 plus and plus 1, that is 10 by 10, and we have a one job complete. We have one job completed. Clear? So we can here say efficiency is very important. Now see how we do it. Let me. So I am. Now see. A's efficiency is 1 by 10. B's efficiency is 1 by 50. So can I say A plus B's combined efficiency is how much? So it will be equal to 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15. Now always remember, for this type of questions, already I have given you is what happens when we have A by B plus C by D. What we do is AD plus BC by BD. So we always go. So it is 15 into 1, 15 plus 10 into 1, 10 divided by 15 into 10, that is 150. So it becomes 25 upon 150, and can I say 1 by 6. So 1 by 6 is combined efficiency of A and B. So now time taken by A and B is always inverse of efficiency. That is 1 by efficiency. And it will be 1 by 6, and that will be 6 days. Did you get my point? It will be 6 days. Is it clear? Now see, this was our classical approach. This was our classical approach to solve. Okay. Now we will go with percentage method. Go ahead. Same question I am solving in through percentage method. Now what we had is A can complete a work in 10 days. B can complete the same job in 15 days. And our question was A plus B can do it in how many days? Now understand. 10 days means efficiency is what? 1 by 10, and that means in percentage it is 10%. Isn't it? And 1 by 15, it means what? 1 by 15 means it means 6.66%. Is it clear? So the combined efficiency is how much? The combined efficiency is 16.66%. So number of days taken is 100% job divided by 16.66%. Clear? And it will give you how much? Approximately 6 days. Did you get my point? Hello, people. Is it okay, guys? Now see, this was your percentage approach. Percentage approach to solve the question. Now what we will do, we will solve it through our LCM approach. The same question, LCM approach. Now see how to approach through LCM method. The question was A can complete it in 10 days, B can complete it in 15 days, and A plus B can do it in how many days? So what we do, 10 and 15, we take the LCM. So how to take the LCM? Take the bigger number and read its table. 15 1 is 15. Is it divisible by 10? No. 15 2 is 30. Is it divisible by 10? Yes. So 30 is your LCM. Now this is your total unit of work to be done. Total unit of work to be done. Now, A is doing 30 units in 10 days. So, can I say my efficiency here will be, he is doing 3 units of work per day. And here he is doing 2 units of work per day. So A and B, when it is combined, they are doing how many units per day? 5 units per day. So number of days is 30 by 5, and that is 6 days. So one question and approach is different. One question and approach is different. So we will be studying this method. We will be studying this method throughout. So let's check. Okay. Now see, I will give you some questions and then we will continue. So the question says, A can complete a work in 6 days. B can complete it in 3 days. And the question asks, A plus B work together in how many days? So again, LCM approach, 6 3. LCM will be 6. This will be 1 unit per day. And this will be 2 unit per day. Combined will be 3 unit per day. So number of days, 6 by 3. That is 2 days. See how much less we have to write. Is it clear? Now, let's say another example. C takes 6 days to complete half work. D takes 5 days to complete 1/3 of the work. Now it is saying if C works for first 4 days and leaves, then in how many days will D complete rest of work working alone? Working alone. So here we will see one thing, that is half of the work in 6 days. So full work in 12 days, 1/3 of the work in 5 days. So full work in 15 days. So I will take 12, 15. LCM is 15 4 is 60 and 12 5 is 60. So here 5 unit per day and here 4 unit per day. Now C has worked for first 4 days. So can I say in first 4 days he has completed 20 units working alone. Remaining units are 40 because 60 units is there. 20 units has been completed, 40 units is there remaining. Who will complete? D with 4 unit per day. In how many days D will complete rest of the job? And it is 10 days. See how important it is. And this is one of the most easiest method you can. Now see, if you can understand, click. Please write yes, or else I will explain once more. If you want me to explain once more, please give it a thumbs up. If you have understood, let's go with the next question. A can complete a job in 8 days and B can break the job in 4 days. Now break the job means he is doing negative work. Understand, through this question I will give you one example of negative work. Now understand, A has worked for 4 days and then B joins the work. A worked for 4 days, then B joins and works for 2 days with A, and then A again finishes the work. A again finishes the remaining work. So how we are going to do it? Let's see. How we are going to do? सबसे पहले 8 minus 4, the LCM is again, we will take the LCM always as positive. So 8, 4, we have 8. 8 by 8, 1 unit per day. And it is negative 2 unit per day. Now negative means negative work, he is breaking. Okay. So for 4 days, A is working alone, 1 unit per day. So 1 unit per day into 4 days. How many units he did? 4 units. Now A and B, they are doing combined means negative 1 unit per day. Okay. So for 2 days, minus 1 into 2, and that is minus 2 unit. So effectively only 2 units done. 2 units done. How many units is still remaining? Out of total 8, we have remaining 6. Who is going to complete? A is going to complete with 1 unit per day. How many days he is going to take? 6 days to finish the remaining job. 6 days to finish the remaining job. Is it clear? Now see. We have 3%. Tarun, Varun, and Arun. Suppose this fellow is taking 100 days to complete a job. The same job can be done by him in 120 days, and the same job can be done by him in 150 days. What I will do? Again, if they work together, question is P plus V plus A. If they work together, how many days they are going to take to complete the job? So 100, 120, and 150. Again, the LCM is 600. 150 into 4 is 600, 120 into 5 is 600, and 100 into 6 is 600. So can I say 6 units per day, 5 units per day, and 4 units per day? 160 by 150, 4 units, 160 by 120, 5 units, and 600 by 100, 6 units per day. Together they are doing how many units? So यहाँ पे अगर हम देखें तो T plus B plus A, and it will do how many units? 6 plus 5, 11 plus 4, 15 units per day. Number of days, 600 by 15, 15, 4 is just 60, and then we have a 0 left, so 0 will accompany. How many days? They all together will take 40 days to complete the job. Is it clear? So questions can be attempted in this manner. Now see, I will give you one rule, a chain rule where some questions need this treatment. Okay, let's go. So understand chain rule. Now what is chain rule? It is nothing but it is a formula. Let's go through this method. And chain rule says M1 D1 H1 by W1 is equal to M2 D2 H2 by W2. Now understand, here M1 and M2 is number of people. D1 and D2 is number of days. H1 and H2 is number of hours per day. W1 and W2 is nothing but it is work done. Now see, I will give you one question. It says 6 men take 9 days to complete a work how many men can complete the work in 3 days. Now see, M1 is your 6, D1 is equal to 9, one work is to be completed. M2 I have to take out how many men? M2 I have to take out in 3 days, that is D2 is 3, and the same one work. So can I say 3 is a 9. M2 is what? 18 men are required to complete the same work. 18 men are required to complete the same work. Did you get my point? Now see, Let's go to another set of question. Please remember this formula. This formula is very important. This formula is very much important. Okay. Now see. Let's take another question. Says a contract is to be completed in 50 days. 105 men are set to work each working 8 hours per day after 25 days. Only 2/5 of the work is completed. How many more men must be hired so that the work is completed on time? Clear? How many more men must be hired so that the work is completed on time? If each man now works 9 hours per day. Now see, M1 is how much? 105. 105 men. D1 is how much? 25 days. H1 is how much? 8 hours. And the work is how much? Only 2/5. M2, let's say 105 plus X. In another 25 days and working 9 hours per day, they will finish 3/5 of the work. See, 2/5 of the work is done. So 1 minus 2/5 is how much? It is 3/5. So 3/5 of the work is here to be completed. Now see, let's cancel. 25 and 25 gets cancelled, isn't it? Now this 5 and this 5 will get completed, cancelled. This 2 will cancel in 4 times and this 3 will get cancelled in 3 times. 3 say यहाँ हो जाएगा 35. So 35 into 4 is 140 and 140 is equal to 105 plus X. So X is equal to how much? 35. So 35 more men are needed to complete the job on time. 35 more men are needed to complete the job on time. This is a beautiful example which we can see. Okay. Let's go to the next question. A and B together take 6 days to complete a work. B and C together take 12 days to complete the same job. A and C together take 8 days to complete the job. If A, B, and C, all three, A, B, and C, are working together, how long does it take for them to complete the task? Simply put, I have written A, B, C will take how many days? Now see again, one of the best example, 6, 12, 8. 6, 12, 8, LCM will be 24. 20, 12 1s are 12, divisible by 6, but not by 8. 12 2s are 24, divisible by 6 also, divisible by 8 also. So how many units? 4 unit per day. 4 unit per day. How many unit? 2 unit per day. How many unit? 3 unit per day. Clear? Now understand, when I add these, what I will get here, please go through it. Twice of A, twice of B, twice of C. So see, we have 2 A's, 2 B's, and 2 C's. And this will be equal to how much? 4, 2, 6, and 3, 9 unit per day. So all three, when they are going, it will take 9 days per day. Now, to say this will get 4.5 unit per day. They will take 4.5 units per day. How many days? Total units is how much? 24 divided by 4.5. Decimal hatao. We have a 10. 5 say 9 times. 5 say 2 times. 3 say 3 times. And 3 say 8 times. So how many days? 16 by 3. And 16 by 3 is what? 5 1 by 3 days. 5 1 by 3 days. And this is how you can complete the job. Is it clear, everyone? Go ahead. The next question is, see, A plus B can finish a job in 20 days. B plus C can finish a job in 30 days. And C plus A in 40 days. Now the question is, A alone will take how many days? So again, 20, 30, 40. LCM is 120, divisible by 6, divisible by 4, divisible by 3. So how many units? 6 units per day. How many units? 4 units per day. How many units? 3 units per day. Yeah. Now see, here what we have is twice of A plus B plus C. And here what we have is 13 units per day. So twice of the number of people means 6.5 units per day. Clear? Now understand, we have to find A, B, C is doing 6.5 units per day. And from here we know, just look at it. From here we know if B plus C is taking how many units? 4 units per day. So B plus C is taking 4 units per day. How many units is saved? 2.5 unit per day. So number of days taken by A will be what? 120 divided by 2.5. Decimal हटाइए. We have a 10. 5 से 5 जा 5 से 2 जा 5 से 24. 24 into 4. This 24 into 2, and that will give you 48 days. Is it clear, everyone? Hello? Is it clear? Now see. Another type of questions which we will see is substitution type question. Let's see. In a management company, 6 boys and 8 girls can do a piece of job in 10 days, while 26 boys and 48 girls can do same job in 2 days. Same job in 2 days. So the question is asking now, in how many days can 15 boys and 20 girls do the same work? So understand, this takes a very peculiar approach. Now see, 6 boys, 8 girls took how many days? 10 days. And it says 26 boys, 48 girls took how many days? 2 days. And let's see, in 1 day how many people are required. So when we divide here from 10, what we get here is, what we have to do is multiply here. So 60 boys plus 80 girls can do the job in 1 day. Similarly, 52 boys plus 96 girls will do it in 1 day. Now see, since both of these can do it in 1 day, can I say this is what? Efficiency of both these groups will be same. So let's do 60 boys plus 80 girls is equal to 52 boys plus 96 girls. Girls idhar bhejiye, boys idhar bhejiye. So we have 8 boys is equal to 16 girls. Simply put, 1 boy is equal to 2 girls. Did you get my point? Now what we will do is, we will change the question, as well as we will change this too. Now how to change? So understand, it says 6 boys plus 8 girls can do it in 10 days. Also, one boy, isn't it? One boy is equivalent to 2 girls. So see, I can replace 6 boy means 12 girls plus 8 girls. That is 20 girls can do the job in 10 days. Now, see here. The question is asking 15 boys and 20 girls. 15 boys and 20 girls. So 15 boys plus 20 girls can do it in how many days? Let's convert 15 boys into girls. So 15 boys will be how much? 30 girls plus 20 girls will do it in how many days? Understand? 20 girls in 10 days. So 50 girls. 50 girls in how many days? Cross multiply. And this will give you a 50 into 10 divided by 20. This is did you get my point? And this is sorry. Twenty girls in 10 days. So 50 girls will take how many days? And this will be something like this. So 20 into 10 divided by 50. And this will be 4 days. This will be 4 days. See, here, understand one thing. Number of people and number of days, they are inversely proportional. If we increase, suppose you have to do 100 page, you have to write 100 page thesis. 100 page thesis. Suppose you can write one page in 1 hour. So how many hours you required? 100 hours. But 10 people like your efficiency, if they join you, how many hours? 10 hours they will take. 100 people like you join. So how many hours? 1 hour. Did you get? So everyone will complete, contribute, and that's how it is done. Now let's go ahead. A alone can do a piece of work in 6 days. B alone can do it in 8 days. And it says, with the help of C, they complete the work in 10 days. So with the help of C means A plus B plus C can do it in 3 days. Okay. It also says the total cost of the work is 3,200. So the question is, how much C will get? How much C will get? Or C's share in this money is how much? Now understand. 683. What it will be? 24. So 4 units per day. Here 3 units per day. And A plus B plus C, how many units? 8 units per. Now see, A plus B's unit is 7 units per day. But A plus B plus C is 8 unit per day. So can I deduce from this? Okay, putting this value here, A plus B 7 unit per day plus C's unit will give me 8 unit per day. So C is equal to what? 1 unit per day. Isn't it? So A is doing how many units, B is doing how many units, and C is doing how many units. So 4 units, 3 units, and 1 unit. In the same way, your 3200 should be divided in this ratio. So he will get 4 by 8 of 3200. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. The net got disconnected. Let's continue. Now, what we were doing was, just give me. And the question said, A can complete it in 6 days, B can complete it in 8 days, and with the help of C, A, B, and C, they can do it in 3 days. So C is a share. C is a share in 3200 is how much? Now see, 6, 8, and 3. LCM is 24. This is 4 unit per day. B will do 3 unit per day. And ABC will complete 8 unit per day. So from these two, we know A plus B can do 7 unit per day, and A plus B plus C can do 8 unit per day. It means C is doing 1 unit per day. C is doing 1 unit per day. Is it okay? So money will be divided in ratio of efficiency. So A is to B is to C. The share will be 4 is to 3 is to 1. I have to find C's share. So 1 by 8 into 3200. It gives you 400. C will get how much? C will get 400. B will get how much? It will be 1200. And A will get how much? It will be 1600. This is your money division ratio. So we have to find C's. So it is how much? 400. Is it clear, everyone? Now see. Okay. Go ahead with the next question. So the next question is, A can do a work. A can do a work in 8 days. B can complete it in 14 days. And C can complete it in 60 days. Now the condition is A works for 2 days. B takes over and works for 4 days. And C finishes the remaining work. C finishes the work. How many days? How many days will C take to finish it? Now, 8, 14, and 16. 8, 14, and 16. So 8, 14, and 16, what is the LCM? So understand, the biggest number is 16. I will show you one more way, and it is 8, 14, and 16. So what we do is take 2, 4, 7, 8. Then we take 4. It is 1, 7, and 2. So how many? What is the LCM? 2 4s ja 8, 8 2 ja 16, 16 7 ja. So it is 112. 8 say 8 1 ja 8, 4. 14 say 8. So A is doing 14 units per day. B is doing 8 units per day. And C is doing how many units? 7 units per day. So A works for 2 days. So 14 into 2, that is completed 28 units. A completed 28 units. B completed how many units? He worked for 4 days. So 8 into 4, 32 units. Total units done is how much? 60 units. Remaining unit is how much? So 112 minus 60, and that is 52. Who is going to complete? C. So C will take how many days? 7 7 ja 49. 7 7 ja 49. The remaining is 3. 7 3 by 7 days. C will take how many days? 7 3 by 7 days to complete the job. Is it okay, guys? Go ahead. Next question. Next question is, A can lay a subtract in 16 days. B in 12 days. With the help of C, they finish in 4 days. C working alone will finish in how many days? Now see, A is taking how many days? 16 days. B is taking how many days? 12 days. And it says A plus B plus C is taking how many days? 4 days. So 12, 16 and is 16 1 just 16, 16 4s are divisible but not by 12, 16 2 is 32, 4s are divisible but not by 12, 16 3 is 48 and 12s are divisible 4 say. So 48 units. Total unit of work is 48. A will be doing 3 units per day. B will be doing 4 units per day. And ABC is doing how many? It is doing 12 units per day. So when I see, it means A plus B is doing 7 and A plus B plus C is doing 12. So when I subtract minus minus minus, A gets cancelled, B gets cancelled, minus C and minus 5. So C is doing 5 units per day. So number of days taken 48 by 5. C's days will be equal to 48 by 5 and that is 9 3 by 5 days. 9 3 by 5 days. C will take how many days? 9 3 by 5 days. Is it clear? Now, see, the questions are basically of these types. But once again, let me introduce you your negative work. Negative work. Okay. Let's see. What is negative work? Suppose there is a husband who can complete a job in 10 days. And he has a wife. She can undertake to complete the same work in, let's say, 15 days. And they have a naughty child. They have a naughty child. He can break a piece of job which the husband and 15 wife can do. He can break the job in, let's say, 20 days. So when he is breaking the job, means he is delaying the time period. Let's say the husband and wife both have started to build the bridge. Let's say husband and wife, they both have started to build this bridge. Okay. Now they have started to build this bridge. So husband and wife, they have started from this point. And as they progress, the child takes one hammer and starts breaking it. So what he will do, he will, let's say he has broken this part. When at the end of the day, see, oh, this part has been broken. Next day, what they are going to do, repair first and then they will continue from here. And again, at the end of the second day, they see, okay, this part again has been broken by our child. Okay, let's repair it on the third day. Third day, they will repair and then they will proceed. So what they are getting is a delay in time, just because this work is getting destroyed by their son. So this is negative work. And that's how we approach. Now let's say 10, 15, and 20 days. LCM again will be how much? 60. So husband is doing 6 units per day. Wife is doing 4 units per day. And this naughty child is doing 3 units per day. But what it is doing? Negative work. Negative. So when all three are doing, let's say all three are doing the work. How many units? 6, 4, 10 units they will do, but 3 units he will destroy. So effectively, how many units per day they are doing? 7 units per day. And to complete 60 units, they will require how many times? 7, 8 is 56. Yani 8, 4 by 7 days. Suppose this naughty child was not there. In how many days they would have completed? 60 divided by 6 plus 4, 10. That is in 6 days. If they would have completed the work and child was not there, they would have completed it in 6 days. But the child, what it is doing, it is delaying the work by, it has delayed the work by how many days? More than 2 days. Precise. Did you get my point, everyone? Is it clear, guys? Sir? Vishal, sir? Sir? Vishal, sir? अरे यार देखो ये लाइव स्ट्रीम बंद हो I don't know.
लाईव्ह स्ट्रीम बंद झाली.
हाँ.
हॅलो. लाईट गेली आली लाईट वरतूनच कनेक्शन घेतलं लाईट एकदम स्टार्ट झाल्यावर
Sorry, there was a disturbance in the light, electricity, so it became a problem. Now see, once I let's say we have 12 men work for 8 hours a day to complete a work in 10 days. To complete a work in 10 days. How many men working 12 hours a day can complete the same job in 5 days? Okay. Now see, 12 men. So we have 12 men, 8 hours, and in 10 days they will complete one job. So in 12 hours, let's say M2, we don't know, we have to find out how many men. So we have M2 over here, and in 5 days can complete. Now let's see, 12 and this 12 will get cancelled, 5 and this will be 2. M2 will be what? How many men will be required? 16 men. 16 men will be required and your job will be completed. Clear? Again, go ahead with the next question. And it is 10 monkeys in 10 days can eat 100 bananas. So one monkey in one day will eat how many bananas? Clear? So understand. Ten monkeys in 10 days. The job is to finish 100 bananas. So one monkey in one day will eat how many bananas? See, it will be one monkey will in one day will eat only one banana. Did you get my point? So it is one monkey in one day will eat how many bananas? It will be only one banana. Is it clear, guys? Let's say 28 men can finish a job. 28 men can finish a job in 15 days. So 21 men can finish the job in how many days? So again, 28 into 15 by 1 is equal to 21 into question mark by 1. 7. 7 3s are 7 4 ja 3 5 sa. So what it is happening? We have 4 5 sa 20 days. Is it clear? Let's attempt another question. And it is, B can work 3 times faster than A. They work together on a task and complete it in a day. How long does it take for B alone to complete the task? Now see, understand. B is 3 times faster than A. Let's say this can be seen like this. Understand? If A completes the job in, let's say, 3x days, so then B is going to complete it in x days. If B is 3 times faster. Or this can be viewed as like this. If A does, let's say, x units in y days, then B will complete x units in y by 3 days. Clear? And this can also be written as B can complete 3x units in y. If the days is equal, he will complete 3 times more work. If the unit is equal, he will take 3 times less days. Okay. Now see how I attempt. Please see. So A is taking 3x days, B is taking x days. The LCM will always be 3x. It will be 1 and it will be 3. Now 3x by 4 is always equal to 1. So this is, that implies x is equal to how many? 4 by 3 days. X is equal to how many days? 4 by 3 days. Did you get my point? Let's say if I am taking in 4 by 3 days as hours. If it is hours, so 4 by 3 into 24, it will be how much? It will be 32 hours. B will complete it in 32 hours. Did you get my point? And A will take how much? So 3 times of 32, A is going to take 96 hours. Or simply put, in days when we say 4 by 3 into 3x, x की value अगर 4 by 3 है, तो 3x is equal to 3 cancel that. A will take how many days? 4 days. Is it clear, everyone? Now see. Next question. A and B can do a piece of work in 21 and 24 days, respectively. They start the work, and after some days, A leaves. B alone completes it in 9 days. Question is, after how many days did A leave? Now understand how we are going to attempt. The first thing we have to take care is A can do it in 21 days, B can do it in 24 days. Now, 21 and 24 is how much? LCM of 21 and 24. Again, I am giving you another method, 21, 24, 3, it is 7 and 8. So, 7, 8 is 56 and 56, 3 is 168. Clear? So, 168. Now, 21, from 21 it gets 8 units per day, and A will do 8 units per day and B will do how many units? It will do 7 units per day. Now see, I don't know, the total job is 168 units. Let's say A and B have worked for X days and B completes the rest of the job. After A leaves, B completes in 9 days. So what I will do, in 9 days, how much unit B has completed, I will subtract from here. So in 9 days, he has completed how many units? That is 63 units. I will cancel out and it will give me how much? 105 units. And these 105 units were done by both A and B. So 105 divided by, they both worked for how many days? 7 days. And after that, A left and B completed the remaining job in 9 days. This is one method to attempt this. Clear? Now another method to do this is something like this. Now see. We already got, just give me a second. Hello. A completed in how many days? So it is 21, 21, B in 24. This is 168. And then we have 7, sorry, we have 8. We have 7 units per day. Now see, suppose A did for X days. So can I say B did for X plus 9 days? So what I will do is, units done by A is 8 into X, yani 8X units. Unit done by B is 7 into X plus 9, that is 7X plus 63. Now sum total. 15X plus 63 is equal to 168. So 15X is equal to 105. X is equal to how many days? You can do it like this also. Is it clear? Go ahead with the next question. And the next question is something like this. 12 men can do a work in 20 days, while 20 women can do same work in 16 days. And it is saying find the ratio between capacity of man and woman. Okay. Now understand. 12 men can do a job in 20 days. So one man can do it in how many days? That is 12 into 20. 12 into 20, and that is 240 days. Now 20 women can do it in 16 days. So one woman can do it in how many days? That is 320 days. Clear? Is it clear? So what will be their efficiency? That is 1 by 240. Man is 2 women. Efficiency will be 1 by 240 and 1 by 320. Cross multiply. So man will complete in 320 and if units, and women will complete 240 units in the same time. That means the ratio is 0 got cancelled, 0 got cancelled. 8 say 8, we have 8 4 ja 32 and 8 3 ja 20. Okay. So the ratio between capacity of man and woman is what? It is always 4:3. Is it clear, guys? Let's go with the next question, and it says A alone can finish a work in X days. B alone can finish the work in X plus 5 days. Together, they take 6 days. Find x. So again, x plus 5 LCM will be x into x plus 5. So how many units? We will do x units, x plus 5 units, and B will do x units per day. Combined units is 2x plus 5. So understand, x into x plus 5 divided by 2x plus 5 will give me 6 days. Let's solve it. This is x square plus 5x, and this is 12x plus 30. Let's take both here. X square minus 7x minus 30 is equal to 0. Quadratic equation, you know how to solve it. Clear? So, can I say it is x square minus 7x minus 30 is equal to 0? X minus 10x plus 3x minus 30 is equal to 0. Now see, when you add, it gives you 7x. When you multiply, it will 10 and 3, it will give you minus 30. Minus 10 into plus 3, minus 30. So again, so what we have here is take x as common, so it will give you x minus 10. What we have here is plus 3, take this as common, and we have x minus 10. Now, x minus 10, when we take common, it will be x plus 3. Now, either this will be 0 or this will be 0. So let's take x minus 10 is equal to 0, or x is equal to how many? Is 10. Or x plus 3 is equal to 0, or x is equal to how many? Minus. Now, x is what? X is your number of days. Number of days. And it cannot be negative. So this is cancelled and this is done. So in how many days we can say x is good? Clear? X can do, x is the value of x is 10. Let's take another example. And it says efficiency of A and B are in ratio 5:8. If B takes 51 days less than A to complete the work, find the time taken by A to complete the work. So efficiency is 5/8. So A will take how many days? 8x days. B will take how many days? B will take 5x days. Clear? And understand, if difference between the days I see is 3x, but actual difference is 51. So can I say x, the value is x is 17. So 8x is how many days? 17 8 ja. And 17 8 ja is 136 days. A is going to take how many days? A is going to take 136 days. B is going to take how many days? B is going to take 85 days. Did you get my point, everyone? This is just efficiency if is in the ratio 5:8. Days will be, number of days will be in the ratio 8:5. This is the most important thing which you must have to understand. Is it okay? Now see, another type of question which I am going to take here is this one. And it says 2 men plus 12 women. Okay, I'm writing it in the short. 2 men plus 12 women can finish a job in 4 days. It also says 4 men plus 6 women can do the same job in 5 days. In 5 days. So 1 man and 1 woman will take how many days to complete it? Now see, these type of questions are known as substitution type questions. What we substitute here is, we always take 1 day. Okay. So when we take 1 day, we will have to divide it by 4 here. So we will have to multiply, because number of men and number of days are inversely. If we divide here, we multiply here. So 8 men plus 48 women will complete it in 1 day. Also it gives 4 5s are 20 men plus 30 women will do it in 1 day. Now since these two will complete it in 1 day, so their efficiency will same. Let's correlate it. 8 men plus 48 women will be equivalent to 20 men plus 30 women. Now let's send this over here and this over here. So we have 18 women is equivalent to how many? 12 men. Or can I say 2 men is equivalent to 3 women? Or can I say 1 man is equivalent to 1.5 women? Now let's convert man into a woman. Now see, this question, when I am substituting the value, this value, what I get? 2 men can be substituted by 3 women. So it will be 15 women can complete it in 4 days. And now this question, 1 man is 1.5 women. So 2.5 women. 2.5 women in how many days? So this will be something like this. 15 into 4 divided by 2.5. What I will get over here is a 10. 5, 5s are 5, 3s are 5, 2s are. So how many days? 1 man and 1 woman will complete in how many days? 3 4s are 12 into 2, and that is 24 days. 24. Is it clear, guys? Now, what I think is I have given you enough of your questions. So I hope you might have gained some beautiful insights about this. And let's say thank you for attending today's session.